Good morning, good morning. Getting set up. I just want to say, I did not put this childlike imagination on my playlist. This was from Spotify auto recommending music after my playlist was over. I just want to say I'm not on the Epstein files. Let's get out of there. But yes, good morning, gentlemen. Hey, Battles. Hey, Blackwing. You need a COC guide? If you mean COC as in home village, I can't help you with that one. Did someone just leave? Okay, it's not the worst, I guess. Thank God I got a screenshot. Aw, hell nah. Sparky isn't. Let's use some Rams. Yeah, this is a pretty chill finish. CUC guy for update about shield and battle? Bro, I don't know how to break this one to you. I've not played Home Village in almost 2 years now. Since July of Town Hall 16. Don't know how long that was, but could not have been recent. It could not have been recent, I'll tell you that much. I'm a clan capital only type of player nowadays. It's over for me, Sen. Listen, let's say hypothetically I was in the Epstein files. It doesn't look like anything's happening to any of those folks. If you're in Europe and you're in the Epstein files, you're getting more consequences than if you're in America and you're in the files. Which really makes you wonder when America brags about how it's the highest functioning democracy. When the communist Europeans have more accountability than you. Also, I guess someone left this for me to hit, thinking that this might be doable. It's not doable. It was never doable. And so we're just gonna spam. Alright. I was the one who was on last time, and in case you couldn't tell, I can't bring accounts to finished hits or take more districts. By design, Blackwing. You're being limited by design. It's all part of the Keikaku. We can just do Gregor Hawk finish. And Frost Zimital. What I've learned with Graveyard Hogs is that you just don't play it safe. Just spam it all in. The faster you spam, the better results you get. Everyone who tries to play it conservative, that never works. Alright. Let's quickly get to that peak though. I saw Blackwing, you had to ping Jamon. Jamon to let you in. How does that make you feel? You need Jamon's blessings to enter the clan. You have no more autonomy. Maybe this is not a good idea to go 10 miners like this without a frost. Oh shit. Duck. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We can talk about that. Alright, we're good. My miners are about to all get blown up. You will get your revenge. Blackwing's, fuck, come on, oh no, bro, I have 4,000 loot. Why? Blackwing's about to go 0 for 5 next week and miss his bonus attack. Bro. This man thinks he's so smart, zapping away the air defense, then putting his giants on the archer tower. Oh, wait. There's no shot. No, it's gonna take forever to finish. There's no way. I didn't even set those air traps to try to defend this base. Oh, hell nah. Hell nah. Bro, drop your goblins. Oh my god, bro. This is gonna... Oh my god, bro. It's gonna take forever. Deserved? Why? Why, man? Oh no. This is the worst enemy of the Clan Capital Gamer. You hate to see it. I just had to spend 2 minutes watching this idiot hit me and get 4,000 loot. Caramba. Revenge this loser? That's the thing. The only way you can get revenge is by wasting more of your time. So it's not even worth it. You have to understand, in life, sometimes you just have to eat the L. It's, oh. Pull a sap there. 9 RAM should be good enough. Bro, oh no. I think Blast was on the giant at least. Okay. I messed up on the Inferno really bad. Well, looks like we're alright. Okay, we messed up really bad. we got the dragon at least. It's gonna be a sketchy finish. Oh, wait. Okay, can we get the rock artillery? I made this so much harder than it needed to be. Okay, got the rock artillery. Want to join your clans if possible? We're not recruiting right now. Why is Blackwing the one saying no? As if he's the one making the recruitment decisions. When did he become this arrogant? He's become bold. Alright. We just have to play this well, which is not what I'm known to do. But let's see it. One shot's probably fine. Spark it here. Take a lot of chip damage. We did not play this good at all. Barb here. Wait, Eye Dragon? Pause? Big Eye Dragon. Alright, we're good. Barb here, Barb here. Okay. We play this disgusting, but you know, we take this. Centauri 2, please BW, BL, WV, BC if one shot possible. Wait, Barb Camp if one shot possible. It's either a really easy Barb Camp or you're smoking something. We need a team of people to get around fixing districts back to default by getting promoted. You would have to sneak into every single clan and get them into CH10. And there's also been a rise in clans made by the server for like ELO, and they run sweaty ass bases. Like the sweatiest bases imaginable that you would see in tournaments. We actually faced one of them today, or yesterday. We faced Alapal's clan. You got them in 20, but that's still really bad for your score. What we got here? Default GQ, default GM. SP if Jamon's around. Jamon got so mad when Kick took some SPs. Default BL. WV is not doable. Let's see if Builder's Workshop's doable. And I'll head to Cent 22. Engraver this. Oh, that's toxic. Why would you do this? That's rude. You have to enter from here. You're gonna take SP to piss off Jamon? That's all you like to see. Do you even have an account to take SP to piss off Jamon? Bro's probably out, isn't he? I'll just quickly hit BW and then we can head out to the Stream Clan. Or we could start on the right side. Wait, this is actually awful. Oh god, I didn't see this. I think this might be cooked. Oh, that's not good. They spaced everything. By 2 tiles, which is not what you want to see with Sparky. Oh, I was so unlucky that we got targeted there. Ouch. Wait, that still targets us? Ow. Okay. Last one goes down. A lot of zaps. We have 7 rams, 7 barbs. Bro, that right side though, that is disgusting. How do we play this? We want to chip down this wizard tower. Wait, Sparky target that spear throw. What the I guess that's good for me. Alright, but this part is about to be really bad for me, so... I don't even know how you're supposed to play this. It's just that horrible. Yeah, too much. They spaced everything 2 tiles apart. Oh no. That's the one weakness of Sparky. It's not even a 750. That's the weakness. This new profile picture isn't even noticeable. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see anything. It's not colored in. Let's head over to 722. Failed to have a PF just like Jamon. Yeah, that's not 750. Bro, it's so cold in my place. Where I live, it's like 10 degrees, or even like 1 degree Fahrenheit, which is like -10 to -20 Celsius. Let's try some of these. Balloon Lagoon, sure. I'm just gonna look at this BC. What is this? Yeah, this is not even close to doable. BL is doable though. Hello Sushi. Well, is it doable? That's nasty. Wait, that's so nasty. Oh god. Maybe not. Okay, want a barrel here, probably 2 barrels. This wall's actually open here, I think. Is it open? I think it is. Yeah, it's got a tree here, meaning that rams do go forward. get target, ouch. But yeah, Rams do go forward, which is nice. Sparky, my tank has not been great here. Just have to let Sparky eat some shots though. Now we can get a chain on the air bombs. Oh no. Are we taking too much damage on Sparky? If we have, that's kind of our fault. Because a lot of this was not necessary. Alright. Have some air Larrys. I don't think I'm allowed to let Sparky beat through the wall because RA locks. I'll wait for RA to lock and then beat through. Wait, what? There's no way Sparky target that wall. That's crazy. Ah. That's crazy business. Yeah, I took too much damage on Sparky. Alright, this one's a 750 though. Yeah, this one's a 750. Why did Battles' message or Blackwing's message get blocked? I don't know. I don't see any block messages from Blackwing. A lot of people say they have messages that are blocked and I don't even see them at all. So you must have said something so deplorably bad that you couldn't be allowed to speak. Yeah, okay, we'll do a set of push-ups after this Builder's Workshop. Surely we'll get this one. Wait, this is nasty. Ooh, it's 10k. If it wasn't so high level, this would probably be pretty easy. But it is pretty high level. I like this. Just run the standard approach. It is level 4. It's like a max level 4, isn't it? Yeah, this looks almost max for level 4. Guessing Teslas will be high level then. Very nice. I was hoping the Tesla was still there so we can get some big chains on that Wizard Tower. I'm hoping Sparky goes down towards the sphere. Nope. I knew that was a possibility. Actually, we'll just double graveyard here. Sparky, don't go for the Crusher. Girl, why? Lock here. Alright, Sparky's at like half HP. We don't want her to ever take any more damage. You swear 90% of your messages are YouTube moderated? Yeah, I know Battles' messages are, but I can actually see them on my end. Even if you have a message that gets flagged for talking about Epstein or rancid stuff, I usually at least get to see them. So I can make the final determination. Okay. 2 rams is good, 6 bars is great. Larry's do get clapped here though. Oh shoot, I screwed up. Oh no. Oh no, oh god. I don't know how I was supposed to play that now I think about it. Ah, crap. Well, that's 20 push-ups to start the stream. Oh no, alright. Triple or nothing. What about Wizard Valley? Triple or nothing. We were looking. I guess we maybe needed 7 barbs at the end there. I don't know how you were supposed to play that. Blackwing, you're playing with fire here. You're asking to get kicked here. How dare you laugh at me? You're conveniently forgetting who has all the power in this situation. Is 9 barbs even enough? There's so many carts. Maybe a minions makes sense. Yeah, like that one battles with all the emotes, those always get auto-censored. It's level 3 Inferno, which does get one shot by Rage Sparky, which is good. I hope Sparky targets the Wizard Tower. Oh, that's not good. It would have been better for Chains, but oh well. Those barbs actually live, which is good. And we'll chill out here for now. Ooh, nice Tesla for me. Rage here. Wait, why are my Rams going this way? Ugh. Stop, why? Oh wait, the walls are open. I didn't see that. We just need to kill the air defense. Minions can sweep, please, please, please. Oh no. Please, 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 minions, sweet. Barb and minions versus Wizard Tower. We got him, boys. We got one. We're 1 for 3. We only have to do 20 push-ups. We're champions. Is your profile seedable? Oh, good Jesus. Ow. Oh God, I just cracked my... I just cracked my right elbow. Ack. 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 Alright. We're 1 for 3. Before anyone answers that question, I just want to remind you that the profile picture is supposed to be of a miner. Last hit on DC. Is this last plan? The thing with the last hit DC is that you just go miners and this doesn't work because of the dragons, but this is the pro way to do it. 10 miner force quit. This is the best way to have the best shot, from my experience. You just go 10 like this, and Force Quit gives miners a 20% buff. Close enough. Send 12. Where do we go back to? 13? Let's go 13. That's how you do Dragon Cliffs, that's how everyone does it. Alright, got Balloon Lagoon. We missed on this. I said this was impossible, and then there's a couple of defaults. We'll take TM. How do I always miss that zap? Well, that's -1 bar, boys. I tried to lock in and it didn't work. I always miss that zap, man. We need the GM Emperor back. The world's not the same without him. You've been 17 since 2021. I don't think that's how it works. Like, if you just say you're underage when you are convicted of a crime, that they'll just let you go. They won't check your IDs or anything. So it took you 5 years to go from 17 to 18? Is that what you're saying? Alright, at least Sparky's pretty healthy here. It took a multi-cannon. I don't know what you call those, multi-cannon bullet. Half HP. He can probably work with that. Wizard survives on Pretty decent HP, I think. And that's a pretty decent Sparky HP. We can just bar up the Tesla. Hopefully the cannons don't screw us. You used to lie about your age when I used to lead a team. Oh shoot, I forgot to drop my stuff. Oh. We might have griefed. Hold on. Pause. Uh-oh. I think we're good. Wait, this wizard is not great for me. That's fine. I used to lie about my age back when I used to lead a team in high hill climb racing because a 13-year-old isn't very much trusted with leadership, you see. How were you able to pass off as a 17-year-old as a 13-year-old? Were you that tall? Did you look that mature for your age? So how can you two-shot these anti-two-shot bases? Golem, Sparky, and Miner feels impossible. It's so annoying because I just spam and get 3 shots each of the trip because it takes time and planning. In Raid Weekend, it's almost all Sparky. It's very rare that you'll find bases where you can't Golem and Sparky. Miner is more of a, you know, it's a low-level district, and you just want to spam it down kind of thing. Miner is almost never like the strongest option besides against Dragon Cliffs. It's just the most convenient one, so in general, just learn how to Sparky and you'll get pretty good results. If Jesus Frog ain't working, you aren't trying hard enough. Nah, Golem is pretty sus on a lot of Raid Weekend bases. Let's wait for those giants to come back here. Oh, that Tesla's annoying. Oh, it pulls me out of the rage. That's so annoying. Rude. A little bit awkward, but it's good enough. Also, faking your age doesn't count as your real age. What are you talking about, Blackwing? Everyone's faked their age on those websites. I'm not gonna say it. You were 16 in 2024, and now you're 17. Okay, does the people in your hill climb, do they think you're now 21? Or do you just no longer lie about it? Or did you just admit to lying and then they were chill about it? They just didn't ask any further questions. You told them about it a while ago? So the entire time, did they actually think you were 20 or 17? I don't even know what hill climb is, by the way. Is it like a thing that adults don't participate in? Like, why'd you say you were 17 and not 18 or something like that? Do y'all know Crops' age? My guess is that he's like 25, somewhere around there. Probably around my age. Although I'm not really interested in people's age. It's not like it serves any purpose for me. Like, I understand if you're like the president of the United States and you want to verify that it's a minor that you're soliciting from. But for me, there's nothing that I do that would require knowing other people's age. Because if you get caught lying, pretending to be a minor while you're a minor, it gets you in lesser trouble than pretending to be an adult while you're a minor. Is hill climb like a big thing, a serious thing in India, where if you lie about your age, you get thrown in the slammer? Why are you making this sound like you're committing some sort of offense here? Everyone lies about their age on the internet. People in my church found out I wasn't a minor anymore. You don't get attention anymore. Right. The pastor, you came of age, and you're no longer in the pastor's strike zone. You're too old for your 40-year-old pastor now. It's no longer exciting for him. Bro, I just learned about megachurches recently. Bro, those things are freaky. All those megachurch pastors like swinging from the rooftop, levitating with strings in the air, saying all this crazy shit. I don't know how anyone actually believes in that, but then again, I don't understand how most people believe in half of the stuff in the Bible. Bro, Susie asked me my age, and I accidentally put 6 instead of 16. Wait, did you do that with your main account? Can you not change it from there? That's so funny. What kinds of restrictions do they have? I think it's a bad idea to go minor here. Even though it probably works. It's just that it was in a very competitive place, the #1 ranked clan during the time, so you know, while you're hanging out with people, your age doesn't come up if you're the leader. Huh. So did you look like a 17-year-old at the time? Because I used to try to fake my age in Clash of Clans, but you can hear my voice now. And 8 years ago, yeah, I was not passing off for an adult. Because a lot of top war clans, back when Town Hall 10, Town Hall 11, Town Hall 12, those were the highest Town Hall levels, and Clash of Clans esports was all organized organically through the community. Everyone was playing in clans that required you to be, you know, 18 plus. No one wanted to play with kids. That's a good thing. You shouldn't want to play with kids. In fact, I would prefer if our leaders didn't want to play with kids. But that also meant I couldn't find any good clans to play in. So I had to join a clan that didn't have voice chat. Which very limited my options. You love how everyone in stream is tall. Am I the only short one in the stream? I'm not short, but I'm not considered tall for first world country standards. Except Sen. I'm 5'9", alright? I'm average height for the US. I think the US is like the shortest first world country. All those stupid 6 feet tall socialist countries. Grr. All those disgusting tall commies. .59 is pretty tall. I'm 5'7". It's considered average for males in the US. You're not considered tall by anyone's standards? It depends where you live. Like, if you live in a country with a lot of malnutrition and people can't even grow to their genetically prescribed height, that would be considered tall. I'm surprised that India doesn't have any issues, though. I always assumed that India had problems with overpopulation and resources. You're a whole ass foot taller than me? Alright, Blackwing. Alright, I see how it is. I see how it is. Disrespecting the old son like this. You give him an inch, he takes a mile. Super minor spam when? It's ill-advised versus most max bases. Simply because there's very little you can do to adapt your army to the base when you're dropping all 10 miners at once on a single tile, you know what I mean? Like, the power of Sparky has always been that you have more control over your army. Bomb is 5'7" and Blackwing is 6'7". Yo, Blackwing, how did you get so tall? What did you eat? Did you just drink a lot of milk while you were a kid? Or are your parents just tall? Height is something I've never really understood. Like, it's such a big deal in the dating market. But I've never really paid attention to my height. Like, my grandma and my relatives would always talk about how I need to get taller. But I've never found, like, a certain height to be attractive. Text formatting doesn't work in YouTube chat. Yeah, YouTube chat usually gets criticized for not being as good as Twitch. For a lot of reasons. Not just text formatting. You don't know, you just want to make a 6'7" joke? Oh, I didn't even notice. I'm too old for 6'7". I've grown past the age where 6'7" activates my neurons. Yes, I do. I have a lot of milk when I was a kid, and my parents aren't tall. My father is like 5'11", your mother is 5'7". That's considered tall, not like very tall, but on the high side. And I'm guessing your parents in like the 1900s were malnourished. Like my parents were. Like, my parents are pretty short because back in the 1900s, China was ruled by communism. Like, 5'11" is above average, even for guy standards, and 5'7" for girls is pretty tall. Not by your standards. Blackwing has some high standards then. I'm talking about the averages in populations. In America, it's like 5'8" is average, 5'9" is average for males, and then 5'4" is average for females. For me, my dad is 6 feet. I drank a crap load of milk, and I did Tadasana frequently. What's Tadasana? Is that some sort of forbidden ritual to increase your height? Why are you making this sound so sinister? Yoga. I've never tried yoga. I've always assumed that guys who try yoga their goal is to be fitness instructors who harass female yoga learners. That's always been my perception of them. Tadasana is a yoga pose, I see. Does it actually scientifically increase your height though? That's odd if it does. Pretty much true. I mean, why else would you do that, right? I'm pretty sure yoga spaces are like predominantly female. Back in the 1900s America, yoga was more of a thing for housewives when they had nothing else to do. Nowadays it's kind of a way for chicks to show off their ass. At least that's been my perception of it, so I was never interested. It's just general stretching, so technically yes, I see. Wait, so you can stretch yourself to be taller? Isn't like a form of that something that people tried on their groin? I feel like I've heard that somewhere where people try to stretch out their and it's like scientifically bad for you. So is trying to do yoga to get taller, is that even safe? Yeah, WTH is Americans doing with yoga. I don't know what it's like in other countries, but every time I hear that some chick with a boyfriend has a yoga instructor, like she's sleeping with the yoga instructor. That's become the common consensus understanding. Probably just Golem Barrel here. Eye Dragon kill left side. Maybe a Hog Rider. Try our best. This is a little bit of a hard base. Was it a 750? Oh no, I used a barb. I wasted some barbs and rams. I wasn't. Yoga is so boring. Well, it's not. Yoga's not designed to be exciting. And that might be why people are constantly effing each other during those sessions. Because they have nothing else to do. They're just so bored out of their mind. Stretching that they're like, alright. Time for the main course. Will you be my yoga instructor, Sen? No thanks. No thanks. Not my intention. Alright, this barrel's kind of wasted, huh? Do we want to use a barb to pull the zap? Oh, nice. Larry's killed the hut instead. Oh no, they don't. Go left. Nice. And this car post might be a problem. Can I kill this car post from here? Okay, good. Because there's a zap behind this. Probably. Am I looking for a date, Sen? Not really. I don't have any time to date right now. Not that I've ever really been that interested. That's a lie. It's that I haven't been interested in many years. I think when you're in high school... Oh my god, my eye dragon. I was trying to pay attention to my... Alright. Oh, that's so bad. My eye dragon just griefed my golem. That sucks. I was hoping to just not kill the dragon post afterwards, but we got griefed so hard. This is probably over. Oof. Yes, I faced so many bad peaks this week. This is definitely one of them. I guess we try this. This probably doesn't mark. Yeah, so you saw the giant was hitting the blast, so the eye dragon never went over, which is what you would want. How does Golem target that up before the cannon? We're getting kind of griefed here, what the heck? Wait, eye dragon come back. He pulls his zap, I guess. We'll use an eye dragon for the rock artillery then. Goal's pretty fast. We have a zap for the peak inferno. It's not over necessarily. Some 22 peak, your last okay. I quit playing Clash after the tunnel, 18 up the XC, Clan Capital is still getting ignored by them. Yeah. Well, you have to think about it. Supercell has become... Do I want to say this out loud? Because Supercell has also started using their copyright system to nuke content creators. Anyways, Supercell has become a lot more money hungry in the past few years. I don't know if it's because of their acquisition from Tencent or what's going on at Supercell HQ, but they've become a lot more corporate, I'll say it that way. A whole lot more corporate. Oh, I mistimed that, ouch. Wait, are we gonna 99% because of that stupid hut that we skipped? Oh no. Four zaps here, 2 zaps here. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. That's 30 so far. Used to be, yeah. Supercell used to be a lot more friendly. Back when they were on their own. But you know, in recent days, they started adding so many more monetization schemes in their games, especially Clash Royale. They have it way worse than us. We'll do 22-21. Oh god, what is this? Let's assume the default plan works. Actually, we'll just come back to this. Let's first just finish up the attacks of the other clans. And when you say Justin Bieber is the 7th most popular female according to Google, does that mean Google AI or like a consensus ranking among actual living, breathing, sentient human beings? Because I would guess it's the former. Alright, we're gonna Frost here, Rage Sparky left here. I don't know how you ever kill this dragon. Actually, you can kill it pretty easily, but you can't get that blast pit very easily. The Spirit Thrower is annoying because Sparky is going to target this and it won't be through the walls. Guess we'll just do an early raid on the outside. This army looks okay. I believe this is our last attack, so let's try to set it up so it's a pretty simple finish. Might as well kill this dragon right now. Okay, Barb's in the dead zone. I want to start my Sparky on this cannon. I think it's best for chains. It's not great, but... Big raid chain, kill a giant, some big defenses, and then we want to get two. Wait, how does it not kill the? All right. All right, there is a Tesla, which is great because it pulls my Sparky in. So Sparky gets even another chain. And yeah, I can just Wizard Bomb Sparky Star on this cannon to chain the giant cannon. As a braceable finish. Sen is super talented in maths, I guess. I am talented in math. What are you talking about? Oh, are you pointing out that I'm Asian? I was a math whiz kid when I was a wee lad. And I ended up getting a math major because it was like the subject I was best at. Not that I really liked math. I just did well in it. I don't think this GQ is brutal. That's so brutal. You have to start bottom side. You have to start bottom side and then you have to do graveyard strat. These mods are deeply unpleasant. Barrel there, second barrel there. Try our best. So then use no copyright music to give more 2016 vibes. Nah, no copyright music is like a little too EDM. I just want something more low-key, you know? Alright, this is a really bad Sparky to have. It's pretty slow. Wait. Those Larry's going wild. Wait, what is my Sparky doing? Oh my god. Wait, she's gonna go around for the cannon. Okay, this is GG. That's not good. There's nothing you can do here. In most Golden Quarry mods, there is not much you can do. And there's a rock artillery there. Wait, where is that one from? Oh, from over there. Yeah, that's GG. How do you know slow Sparky from regular? I don't get it. Look how long it takes Sparky to go from this cannon to the air bombs. Like once it kills the cannon, it pauses for like a second. And it's pretty consistent throughout the attack, so even the air bomb to the crusher, this delay before Sparky starts moving, that's usually the troop speed. It ranges from like 0 to 1 seconds, approximately. For a troop like Sparky that needs to kill the entire base, by moving from defense to defense, it's such a big deal. And my padding was pretty bad. Ouch. Honestly, it was a good attempt. But this just doesn't work. You need like a crazy Sparky. Alright, I'll start scouting the peak. If they open up the peak beforehand, I'll save my hit on GQ, or else I'll just finish off GQ. Oh, they're on top of it. This peak looks straightforward, but it's actually a lot harder than it looks, because the spacing's really bad for Sparky. It's gonna be a haste to graveyard. It's actually rare to see this on peak, but I think this is correct for this one. What do you do with this cannon? Probably nothing. Did you get a master's, Sen? I'm lucky I didn't. And the reason for that is, had I got my master's degree in a couple of years, I would have had to enter the job market like right now, which is probably the worst time ever. And that's pretty consistently the case across the entire world right now because of AI. It's not that people are getting laid off right now, it's that no businesses want to hire when they're just trying to wait and see what they can replace with AI. So had I waited 2 years to get my master's after my bachelor's, I would have gotten cooked. Like everyone else who did that in my class. Because I graduated in 2024, which was like... No, I graduated in like late 2023, which was like right before everything went to shit. Let's wait for those minions to do their thing. Let's start by shopping Sparky around the edge of the base. Hopefully she doesn't get in range of multi-cannons. Or zap traps. Ouch. Alright, we pull a zap trap there, that's great. Very nice. Wait, I normally will let Sparky be through the wall, but I have a minute left on the clock. I can't do that. I gave too much time over to... How did that zap hit my Sparky? Are you serious? We might have taken a little bit too much time on the setup. Those minions were slow AF. Alright, I have to chip down his air bombs. And then just give 2 shots to Sparky on the Crusher, and that's good enough. Alright. Not a bad first hit. Replace Trump with AI. Well, the White House now uses so many AI promo videos, it's creepy. I think we can frost this and then go Golem. Does that sound good? Or no, we just frost both of these Teslas, then go Golem. We'll just leave the card till the end, that's fine. Frost here. And then frost here. Oh, there's a zap in front of the cannon. Probably could have predicted that with a ram. Tried to tank. Oh, shoot. Just want to zoom the golem into that blast bow and kill the spear. As long as you don't take too much damage on the entry, everything else on the base is frosted up. So it should be chill. Inferno Dragon once more goes down. Zap to stun, we'll have a Hog Rider for the Inferno, GG. Send any country you want to visit in 2026. I'm not traveling this year. I'm also not the biggest fan of traveling in general because it's a headache being in a place where you don't speak the language for me. I know other people find that exciting, I don't really. People are all about new experiences, and I ain't for it. There is no place like home. Let's pull that cart away so it doesn't get a shot on us. What clan is this again? The Revengers. This looks playable. Do you want to start here? It's not a bad place to start. But we also could start on the blast bow, which is the standard approach. I think you have to start on the blast bow. And have a hog rider for the wizard tower. Yeah, giant. Let's try this. But most countries speak English now, so it's not a big issue. Not really. Like, it's definitely, you have an advantage as an American, because that is the most common language, but it's not like most inhabitants speak it at a good level where you can actually understand them and communicate with English. At least that was my experience many years ago traveling. I don't know if it's changed in recent times. All right. Barb here. Please go for the, okay, finally. We have 5 Rams, minute 30 on the clock. Sparky probably goes to the middle with the mortar. Oh no, she goes, yeah, she goes, no, she goes top side. So, Ram tank here. I can't chip down that spear thrower because of deployment zone. That's rough. So I guess I have to let Sparky hit that. And then we might have to triple barb this cannon down here. I think we also just tank this for now. And use this ram to clear the trash up here. Oh gosh. That zap was so bad, I should have been I screwed up. I played it so bad at the end. I didn't realize there was gonna be a zap there. That sucks. What's my favorite place apart from my bed? I don't know. We misplayed that. We misplayed that so bad. Rough finish. I don't even think that may or may not be a 750. I don't think that is. What about this one? Some might be doable. Let's try it. Barrel here. Maybe we barrel over the top for this rock artillery. It's kind of hard to make that work though. Let's give this a shot. Battles actually used your drawing as this profile picture. I think Crops did as well. The boys are showing support for Sen art. Let's got this. Sparky takes that path, okay. This is like a medium Sparky. I don't know if that's good enough for a base like this though. Hoping Sparky turns back around. Nice. Good timing on that ram. Good barrel. Then we'll use our last giant when rams don't go forward anymore. Please kill the cannon before the rock artillery comes down. I think it's probably worth barbing. Barb this. Ouch. Wait, good barrel. We play this so well. Holy crap. We got it. Just frame tank the RA. We smoked this thing. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. That was so clean. That was clinical. Holy. Oh my goodness gracious. Ayo, Jangro. Bro uses emote at the end of every text. Yeah, I don't know what he's doing. Default Dragon Cliffs. And that was not happening. And that was not happening. What clan is this? Yeah, I'll let them hit DC then. Let's head back to Balloon Skies. We got 36k in Capital Peak this week, not bad. That's pretty good. That's really good. What's 36k? That's like above the average max district in 2 hits. Big W. Looks like I don't have any help at Balloon Skies this week. I see good peak hits going in BS. Alright then, Chester. I see how it is. You think you're funny? Well, hardy har har. Let's actually bring a wizard. You think you're so funny? Well, I got news for you. I misplayed the start. I don't know what I was supposed to do though. I just know it's not supposed to go like that. It's gonna look weird. But I have to chip down this this crusher so I can get a shot on this air bombs. Which is so much quicker in terms of chains. And then I'm supposed to graveyard on this giant cannon. What the heck was that Sparky pathing? I got so scared. Wizard's kind of cooking. He's got a barb to protect him now. Wait. Wizard, keep going. Oh no. Sparky got pulled. Other side. Do we let Sparky do 2 shots? I think we do. Wizard's still alive. He's still kicking. We're supposed to let Sparky actually just eat this damage, I think. I know I did this last time, but this time it has to be correct. So we can just have more ramps here. Oh no! Wizard couldn't get one more shot on the mortar. No! 7, 6. Oh god. Oh, we played this so well. No! 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 Oh, the backside. The backside got me. Oh no. It's a rip. It's a rip, boys. It's a ripperoo. We also have no one in Balloon Skies online. What's going on today? Ah. What's that now? 40 today? Ugh. Irk. I guess he just didn't have enough barbs at the end. Alright. All right. Rage over here. Wait, Sprite goes this way, what the? There's no way that Spear Thrower was closer than Inferno. I refuse to believe that. Alright, here we go. Good enough. Next. Battles is Myrath. That's your future partner's name? Isn't Myrath like in his 20s and you're like 15? I'm not sure if I should be concerned about what you just said, or if I should be supportive. My bad, you thought it was the same one. You got confused. How could you confuse two pieces of art as the same? You're showing your uncultured opinions, 02. You'll marry him as soon as I come of age. I think that's even more illegal, isn't it? I think the world is against you, Battles. It wants to get in the way of your true love. All of the rules of civilized society were built long before you came to this earth, and are hampering your ability to find true love even till this day. You discussed this and settled on this decision yesterday, so you had the full negotiations for marriage. Discussed the whole thing in a day. I was told that arranged marriage is still a thing in India. Is it still like a big thing in India, or is it like a niche thing for people who have money? I don't know why I'm watching this through. Just dig. What? How's that legal? If you're arranging plans to marry someone, a minor 10 years younger than you, I'm pretty sure that's jailable, is it not? Like, that has to be illegal. I refuse to believe that we live in a society where that is A-okay in the eyes of the law. I understand that it's legal if you're a billionaire, but I thought for us peasants the rules were a little bit more strict. I Dragon middle, one giant is probably good. Do I want a barrel? I don't know. Guess we can try the barrel tech. It's gonna be hard. Base is 10k. Battles ain't got no time with for women with all the studying it does. Battles, do you feel like your studying has gotten in the way of your relationship prospects? Because I think in some Asian cultures it's like a cool thing to do, to like study and be an upstanding member of society. I don't know what it's like in the online dating space, but I know historically having your life put together is a plus for Asian households. I have to chip down the crusher there, so I have better chains onto the rock artillery. And we also have to chip down the multi-cannon so it doesn't farm us. And then just eat it. Eat 4 cannons looking at us. Oh, you don't love that. Oh, that zap actually hits me there? Oh no. Oh no. We have to do that. And barrel here. Wait, how did my barrel die? Oh no, the mortar splashed my Larrys that came from the graveyard. Ouch. If we had an extra 3 troops, I think we had it. Oh crap. Oh, we sold. Oh, we so had it. Oh no. And the high level mortar. Oh no. I'm not even gonna let Sparky die. Oh, I almost missed my bonus attack too. Oh crap. Pause. Let's get our bonus before we do our push-ups. That's 50 for today. Yeah, some clans are brutal to face. We got wrecked by the zap on the left side. That's 50. Oh, this jack is actually kind of heavy too. It's feeling heavier by the set. Eck. Alright, time to spam the rest. Jamon isn't online. We are about to spam that Skeleton Park. He does not get to complain if he's never on for the Skeleton Parks. Dang, 50? Yeah. We had like 20 at the very start. It do be like one of those days. We've been hitting a lot of non-defaults today. Oh no. Oh no. Wizard took a lot of damage, need to be careful. Oh my, what? No! Oh no, this is 752. Oh, it's about to be 60. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, it's gonna cost 2 barbs at least. Getting such an unlucky wizard like that really sucks. Yeah, it's GG. I don't even think I played this one that bad. Bro, screw this. Alright, we'll do push-ups, but I'm just dropping the rest. Imagine if he gets 75 750s and stream has to do 750 push-ups. I think the max theoretically is around 10. Yeah, we'll do push-ups here, I guess. Ouch, that really sucks. We spammed the rest, but we could have easily gotten 750 here. Ack. Goblins targeting your wizard like that is so brutal. My wizard died to the last spear from the goblins. Ah. Oh. Where do you get all these emotes, Battles? Like, how do you have all these emotes in, like, your hotbar? Ready to go every single time. You're so fast with that. Are these, like, your most common emotes? So we understand how frustrating this is. I think we got 3 in a raid. Yeah, that's how we're at 60 right now. Oh no, I think I had like 50 yesterday. It's a 110 in 2 days. We're becoming Saitama soon. You gotta be sore? I'm not that sore. I've gotten better at handling them, especially when they're spaced out. So don't crash out, and if you get another 750, just do 7. Is 6-7 still a popular meme? It's so dumb. I assumed that it was gonna be like one of those memes that last for 2 weeks, at most. Or even like a weekend. But for some reason, that stupid meme has some sort of staying power for some reason. People are just so colossally cooked in the head. Oh, we don't get the giant kill. It's not great. Wait. Can we get the legendary 6 giant kill? Oh, we only got 4. We almost had the legendary Barb Camp 6 giant kill. That's good enough. Good enough. It actually is, and yes, it's dumb AF. Yeah, I don't understand. Wait, my throat. But I don't get how such an uncreative, uninspired, stupid meme has everyone still talking about it. I feel old every time people make 6-7 jokes. Pretty sure you can just minor this from here. This might have been a bad idea, but someone was asking earlier how to minor. This is how you do it. Sen is trying to recreate the legendary rage. These rages were pretty good. These were actually legendary rages. Another meme successor of 6-7. Are people doing their hands on Golden Dandelion as well now? Is that what we've come to as a society? We're the most uninspired, uncreative, and unfunny memes are the trendiest. We should feel ashamed. Sam, why do you drop rages that late though? The reason why you should delay your rages with Sparky is because you don't want your support troops to kill whatever it is that Sparky is targeting. So, for example, alright, let's actually try out the 8 minor strat. I don't know it, but apparently it's better than what I've been running on high level. So you just don't want the rage to boost the damage of your giants and your barbs, because when Sparky loses 4 seconds and doesn't even get to shoot, that's the worst feeling ever. Alright, so this is like the new Dragon Cliffs tech that people use versus high level. I don't know if it's any good. It is definitely good, but I'm terrible at it. So we're gonna learn together. Where you go 8 miners and you have a lot of support troops. Having a miner get focused down like this is really not good. You don't want the miner that gets zapped to get clapped like this. And we're supposed to ram there. Oops. Oh, we lost a miner. I think that's probably GG. You kind of need every single miner in this strat. And you need some to split to the spear thrower top side. Because now I gotta do this. Yeah, this went really bad for us. That seems like more of a function of bad miner splits than anything. Right. Actually, you know, this could have gone worse. I'll take it. Is this 750? I don't know. Has anyone seen Made in Abyss? I've seen the first season, then I never watched the second one, even though people were saying that the second season's goated. So the answer is, it's probably an anime that I should watch, and I just haven't. But that's also kind of old news. Wasn't season 2 in, 2022-ish? That anime's got to be years old at this point. Unless they're coming out with season 3. We'll double heal here. Where are my miners? It's in 21 peak, sure. Bro, Sam, why do you only watch season 1 only? I've said this before. If there's an anime that only has 1 season, I'll watch that season, and then if it gets subsequent seasons, I'll probably not watch those. So like JJK is something I watched the first season of, and then I have yet to watch the second season, even though the third is now coming out. Oh crap, is this really 70? Oh no. I will not stop at 67 battles. I will not stop at 67. I refuse. You know what? There is this fantastic anime I know. It's only 1 season long. Alright, are you about to say One Piece again? Because I ain't watching 1,000 episode season 1. I refuse. What's one? Yeah, One Piece, of course. Is that show actually 1 season? Do they just not call them seasons when they finish a bunch of episodes? Also, Jamon, cover your eyes. He's not even here. Screw him. I don't feel like even trying this. I'm not good enough to get these anymore. I'm so washed. So this is how I spam Skeleton Parks, if you were wondering, which you probably weren't. Yeah, we missed the DC, but DC 10k is really hard, and that leveling was really bad for me. I'll probably practice some DC off stream, because those have been going so bad. It's not 1,000, it's 1,155. How long is One Piece supposed to be? I know that the mangaka a long time ago said that they were gonna end it, and they have kept saying that over and over, and then they keep adding more and more arcs. Is One Piece close to its end, or is it still in that phase of getting new and new arcs added every other month? For the hell of it. Did I do 11? Alright. I've lost count. It's hard to keep track at past a certain point. Okay, this did not go quite to plan. This is why minors versus max defenses is kind of sus. We're good. The mangaka said it's so that his wife doesn't divorce him? What? Is his wife like a big One Piece fan, and if he ends it, she's gonna leave him? What's going on? So he just keeps adding arcs so he can fix his marriage? That is a crazy way to proceed. Ain't no way that's real. Is it Golem? Something tells me it's Golem. It's probably Golem. Watch One Piece. Don't watch over 1K. You can read manga. Don't want to read manga. You can watch live action. I thought the live action was terrible. Or is it actually good? I thought like the live action had good cinematography, but then like the actors were not up to snuff. No, Oda used to sleep for 4 hours a week, and he used to write manga in the meantime, giving no time to his family. Giga Chad Oda. Yeah, that's what a lot of mangakas do. Well, not a lot, but like there's a lot of successful mangakas that are very extreme like that. My understanding is that he had 4-hour sleep schedules and he would literally wake up, draw manga, go to bed, draw manga, and then everything in between, think about manga. Oh, so he lied to the world to say that he was ending sooner to save his marriage? Oh, that's funny. It's kind of messed up, but also kind of funny. Is Golem really gonna die to that Inferno? He totally is. At least get the rocket artillery on your way out. You're a mother. Alright. Alright, that's good. And we get the cart. And we get a death bomb on the Inferno Tower. It's not one shot from Golem yet, so that doesn't matter. But we got everything we need. We can just frost here and then... Huh. We kind of don't really need a second frost, but there's no reason not to have it. So we do this. And years later, when his wife crashed out at him again, he made One Piece go into a 6-month hiatus to give time to his family. SMH woman, right? They don't understand us men have our priorities. Family? What's that? But yeah, it is very admirable to see that level of dedication to your craft. Alright, we can chip down this giant cannon while it's looking away at us. Everything's nice and frosted up. Cart is down. I'm guessing Zap's probably dead too. Let's do this. Here. Zap. To get a one shot. Oh, Golem's going around. It's actually very nice. You ideally don't want Golem stuck on the peak while it's getting beat down by other defenses, so this is perfect. And that's GG. What's family, huh? Ask that to Mikasa. Never speak the AOT name ever again. I heard that the anime ended a little ways back. Did the anime have a better ending than the manga? I stopped watching it after I read the anime, or the manga ending. I didn't watch the last parts of season 4, was it? Whatever the final season was. Did the anime also go with the cuck ending? I forget. Your favorite is Darling in the Franxx. I've never watched Darling in the Franxx, but it's another one of those anime with an infamously bad ending. Oh, AOT has 3 endings. I see. 2 in manga and 1 in anime. Do we just face a second Elo clan? Oh no. Well, this is not really Elo, it's just... Wait, this is Elo. Hold on. Pause. Why are we facing real bases? This is outrageous. Alright, let's go with the Sen Classic on BC. This is Ghostly BC? Okay. An actual base, though. Let's see if we can take down Ghostly BC then. So about this. Let's roll. Is Trapelayos available in Ghostly non-helper bases? In manga, Mikasa's bloodline is their slave and she ends up marrying John, yeah. The manga went for the cuck ending where she marries John, and every year she goes back to grieve for Eren. And then Eren is kind of in the background, like, no, I'm getting cucked. Alright. Third ending, my fave, Mikasa. Wait, that's a spoiler. Is that the anime ending? Okay, I was not expecting these Teslas here, huh? Is that a problem? Does Sparky go back around? Oh, crap. Bro, stop it! Pesky Teslas. But at least we killed the Tesla farm? This should be fine. Yeah, this is totally fine. We got the farm. Do you got one more shot? We do. So this one's cooked. That barb doesn't have enough time to beat through that wall. What about their DC? Is their DC hard? It's annoying, but I'll hit it off stream probably. What about the other ones? Oh, this looks like a real BL. Ugh. Do you Sparky Donut something? Defrost the river. You know what? Let's for fun this one. We're gonna frost the river. You're scared to turn 18? Why? I wasn't scared to turn 18, I was just like, I wasn't excited about it either, because it just comes with a lot of responsibility. The fact that you put in the anime is already kind of a warning, so it's fine. I probably wasn't going to watch the anime anyways. Alright, it looks like every single trap was over there, huh? Alright. Sparky go around. Nice. Well, actually not very nice. I kind of wanted her to go up, but we can make this work. Oh, that's annoying. These are all like super old bases that I completely forgot about, by the way. There's probably way better cracks for this, and my Sparky's about to get farmed. So we have to tank with a hog. We screwed it up. It's not the worst, I guess. We can zap down the Inferno and the cannon. By the way, saying... Because then I won't be able to talk about my two favorite waifus freely because they're both 16 and don't age for some reason. Who are your favorite waifus? Also, there's... I shouldn't say anything. I'm about to incriminate myself. Well, it's not really incriminating myself, but there's plenty of people with, you know, young waifus. What defense do you guys fear the most in CC? Super Dragons. Super Dragons by far. I think you can just golem this. At this point. Better question, who is Crops? He's not here today. But he is a frequent degenerate on this stream. Is this a good idea? I don't know. This. Hog this. This should be good. And we can probably force clear from here, but let's be a little bit more careful. And yeah, we can probably end off after we finish up the BC. Let's not wait for this. That is a wrap. And then we can just clean up the BC with the Golem, I think. There's no more Teslas on the map. I think we hit them all in the first hit. Just double frost. Huh, air traps. Yeah, I don't know. Towards the end of the stream, my playlist expires and Spotify usually recommends some random stuff. So yeah, that one sounded like a Chinese BGM. Why is there so many giant bombs set to air? Alright, that should be good. That's a wrap. Have we time for send 20 DC peak? Oh yeah, we can do that real fast. This year is crazy. February, March, and July have a Friday the 13th in them. Is that true? Are we cooked? January was crazy enough. Are we really gonna have 3 more crazy months? I don't think I can handle that as an American. Here. iDrag survives on 1 HP, like a boss. And we can frost. You probably want to hit the air defenses with the frost so it's easier to use your iDragons. So we'll prioritize that instead of the wizard tower. Wait, both of the iDragons are still alive, even the one on 1 HP. Oh my bad, not July, but November. Huh. Are we cooked, chat? Are we cooked as a society? Wait, both of my iDragons, they're still going. They are still going. I definitely don't have to drop one for this. Close that there. All right. Here. I think Golem's gonna die to that Inferno Tower up top. Not much I can do there though. Said, who are you doing to... What are you asking there, sir? Just to confirm. Yeah, so I don't think we can actually drop an iDragon on that dragon because there's so many air defenses around. We'll just drop it over here, kill the cannon. This is an ultra wrap. What you asking, Sir Battles? Well, I'm doing Clan Capital, but that's not a someone. I think most people go Golem to finish, which is the responsible thing to do, but we're just gonna miner this. Potentially more bonus gold. And it's just a quicker way to finish. So with your miners, you just want to freeze the dragons mainly. Hitting defenses, like the Inferno Tower, is pretty important, but other than that, cannons, I don't care about them. Just get the dragons in the frost. And drop your frost in a way that the dragons fly in. Because those are the only things that can stop Z miners. Oh. GG. We failing NN on Friday the 13th November with this one. Is that a tradition that you fail November on the 13th? A large percentage of the stream is miner spam, I agree. I'm not saying that number. Oh, this is Kala Peak. I have not done this peak in so long. This is so rare nowadays, but alright, YOLO. Does it have the air defense version? Okay, so it has the original version. This is probably gonna go terribly. I'm just warning you right now. You get one warning for this. Asking me to do Kala Peak is... it ain't the play. And you might see why in a bit. So we have to wait for the cannon to be, or the cart to be to the left. Pull the giants in. Barrel here. Oh crap. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. Oh no. We didn't get the RA kill. Is that a problem? No, actually. It just takes one shot, so it's not the worst. Okay. Wait, kill a dragon. If you get the peak, this is a perfect first hit. We get the peak. Alright. Alright. Going well. Going well, boys. Going well. We draw up our last bar. Let's just kill their defense over here. Sen, so at what point in your life did you realize that you're a meso? What's a meso? How does Battles know all the hip terminology? I guess he's young, but I never knew the slang when I was young. Maybe because I had no friends, but setting that aside. And thank you for drawing you accurately. No problem, man. I got you anytime. Anytime, anywhere. frame like this. I think this is the cleanest I've ever had a Calipeak. He says as he's about to jinx himself. Yep. You already knew it. He says as he's about to miss every single tanking. You'll love to see it. But yeah, we just got way too much that first hit. That was a wrap. Nice. We had art yesterday? Yeah, we'll do a quick little bit of art after this raid if we don't see anything worth hitting. Let's see what we got next. What have they got? Plantation 13. They hired me at a plantation. I don't know how I feel about this. Default. Default. Why can't I get the supplements, guys? Full default. Alright, good luck on that. Time to do a little bit of art before we end off today. We'll do some shading today. I have a reference photo on the corner where we're just gonna pull the colors from. So let's see, this is the line layer. Let's do the color layer. Let's do our base. Our base colors. And then let's do here. Let's get the colors. What I hate about this tool in this software is that there's always these like edges that it doesn't cover next to your lines. Like you can see there's a little bit of white fuzziness. That really bugs my OCD, which you probably can't see from far away, but I still like to fix it up. Especially folds, it doesn't do well in coloring. I think other softwares have better paintbrush tools, but eh. Okay. Might as well just have this all base. And then usually I do a layer of hatching in dark. Maybe this a little bit smaller. Lean in a little bit. Usually the neck is under the neck. It's a thick dark. Did you self-taught art? Every single artist is self-taught. You can't really go to school to learn, especially manga art. It has to be something that you take some time out of your day to learn. There are stuff like manga schools in Japan, but I don't know how useful they are. And the last one's not necessary, we just do that. Like, I started learning about 5 years ago. And I'm gonna start trying to release my manga starting at the end of this month. So the goal is I have around a 16 to 18-ish page first chapter that's just exposition. That I'm trying to rush out. I work very slowly. I also have a full-time job, so it's not easy, but I'm trying to hurry to the deadline. And I'll take days off work if I have to towards the end. But yeah, pretty much all my free time now that's not Clan Capital goes into drawing. Because otherwise I shall not make the deadline that I've set for myself. And then I'll probably be using some tones for the hair, so I'm not too worried about doing shading there. Okay, so like that for the shading layer is fine. Then I do some highlights. What is it based on? I don't know if this is a perfect question to ask the manga scene, so I am... Like, what do you mean based on? This is just a scene. Do this. Do some highlights for the hair. I know one day he will fall and join the dark side. I'm not going to become an NTR artist. That's like the quickest way to profitability. But it's also a line I won't cross. It's not that I'm against like rated R artists in the manga space, but it's just not stuff I'm interested in drawing. I will say drawing sexual content is good for learning poses and stuff, but other than that, you don't have to unless you're trying to make ends meet. Which, luckily for me, I'm leeching off of my parents right now, so I don't have many bills to pay. I can basically save up everything for my job. Wait, where's my shading layer? This is the highlight, and let's get one more layer for a little bit of the darks. Let's pull the color. I love this tool where you can just select an area and steal the color from it. This. Shades underneath the hair. So if you go with the strat of creating NTR, I'm gonna buy 67 copies, thanks. I'll pass. I think long term it's not great for your reputation to do that. But of course it's not like that frowned upon either in this space. Like I know the Dr. Stone author, he got his beginnings making not safe for work comics. And other notable mangakas also got their start that way, so I'm not against it, but it's just not a path for me. This scene is about a girl getting a breakup letter from her dear battles. You'll find out in a couple of weeks. At least that's the goal. I don't have a set date where I will release, but I'm thinking it's gonna be a Saturday in a couple of weeks. So then I can release it after the Saturday stream and then before the Sunday stream so you guys can see it. So shade here. Because they're all really mature and dumb, AF and are planning to put the principal to his senses. Wait, what? There is a high school manga in which there's a section where everyone is 23 years old and are still in school because they failed like 10 times. What, is it like a sausage fest kind of manga? Alright, so the last thing I usually do is do some halftones. So halftones, I usually fix the tone depth and just go with the standard one that they give. And it usually adds a little bit of texture to some shaded areas. So that's why I wasn't really bothered to shade the hair, because I usually use halftones here. Wait, and then a little bit underneath the arm. And a little bit here. Alright. That's the last step. So usually, final touches. Put some shade under here. Alright, so that's usually my shading process. Not too complicated, pretty quick, pretty simple. And that is a wrap for today. Hey, Crops, is Godman leaving his admin post? Yeah, he said he was leaving yesterday. It's a sad day. But we'll still keep him as an admin, as an honorary admin for the time being. But you came here at the back end of the stream, where we're just finishing up the art. And I'll see you guys all next week, unless you guys have a couple last things for me to check out. Man, Battles and Crops are really flirty in the chat these days. Maybe the marriage thing is gonna go through. Check out Gintama Man. I've seen some of the Gintama openings that you've recommended. I just forgot to provide the review battles, if that's what that is. Also, why do you always call things by their Japanese name, as if I'm going to be able to read that? I can usually recognize things by the English name more. So I can't even tell you if I've seen that. But yeah, that'll be all for this week then. I appreciate you all coming out. We were able to do 70 push-ups today, 50 yesterday. I think it's a record week. And we'll be back next week. Maybe we'll be streaming the grand finals of the tournament. And we'll be locked in for that. So take care, y'all, and have a great rest of your week. Gintama with an N. I see, there's no English title. I'll take a look at that right after the stream. Peace out.